So our 3 flat whiskers live in this section now with the tiger shovelnose. I had to take him out of there. First because they were bothered by the Africans. Second because they were kind of agitated there. And there's so much competition for food. I wanted to give them something different, like bloodworms. Mike from Aquarium Import said that they took bloodworms at his place. That I decided to take him out of here. So the Africans are now segregated to the left. Everybody else is to the right. But these guys I took out. So I went out and got some bloodworms. Let's see if they're gonna take them. I have to also reverse my opinion on their condition. Looking at the shoulders, behind the head, it's very bony and concave in there. So they're close to being emaciated, I would say. They don't have much reserves at all left, much strength left. Especially this guy, he was really lethargic when he got completely exhausted when I was catching all the fish in that tank and rehoming them, including these 3. That's their new tank mates. I didn't put them right away here because I feed out the tank more and more diverse foods, and I thought that these guys would grab the flakes. But anyhow, and I was also afraid that the tiger shovelnoses may think these guys may be food. But anyhow, let's give them some bloodworms and see how they do. They've been one full day at our place. Yeah, there's appetite. Nice. I love to see that. Nice, nice, nice. Good job, sweetie. Excellent. Excellent and lovely. Pigs got alarmed, or tiger shovelnose I should say, got alarmed for some reason. A couple of them are eating bloodworms well, but one of them I'm not seeing that he's eating. Well, yeah, he is. Just not as proactively as those other ones. As his 2 brothers. You can see little bits of fins missing from the dorsal. That guy in the back is missing a noticeable portion of the bottom lobe of the caudal fin, so that's the Africans' work. Okay, we'll turn the light off and let them, maybe they'll pick up everything on the bottom too. Come back and check on them. A couple hours ago I gave them a big chunk of bloodworms and they took it real well. They tore it apart while it was floating up there, still frozen. So 2 of them have very nice stomachs. As you can see, this guy is happy doing the tripod stands. And it's got a nice bulge. One of them fed in moderation, but he also fed. I think it's this guy. Yeah, he doesn't have a big stomach, but there is a bulge. I think that's the one that was concerning me the most. Those 2 in the back fed better. but at least they fed very enthusiastically. Kind of like a young vulture catfish or bold catfish, trying to get at every bloodworm in the water column. So I was very pleased to see that. I don't see any bloodworms in the bottom either, so they picked them up, even though they prefer to be swimming almost all the time. Alright, so this prognosis is positive. 2 fed real well, 1 fed okay. We'll continue feeding them. I fed them with the lights off because I really wanted them to be comfortable and to eat a lot, and they did. So I couldn't film it. We'll try again tonight and then tomorrow. I bought a lot of bloodworms, so we'll fatten them up, and maybe they'll begin taking the cut fish that I feed the tiger shovelnoses. You can see how lively they are. They move all the time. It's funny. They rest very little. Always go, go, go. Okay, let's try it again. We're gonna give them a little piece of bloodworm tray. The guy on the bottom has a nice stomach, but these two not so much. They got something in there, but not so much. As I said, last time I fed them with the lights off. The pieces hanging there by the surface. Let's see when they smell it, if they're gonna go for it. In the darkness they went right to that big piece and started ripping it apart in large chunks. Come on guys, are you smelling it? Yeah, there's a lot of nips on their fins. Praise the Lord they survived my mistake. I should not have put them in there with the African cichlids. Yep, you're smelling it. Go look for it. Go up. Go up, check it out. It's right there. This guy seems to be territorial or hierarchical. He chases those other two guys away from himself. This one, the one that fed a lot. That's consistent with him being the dominant one. And the two submissive ones are not feeding as much. And they too see there is some chasing. Looks like a dominance order. Okay, none of you are gonna go up and partake of the bloodworms, huh? Okay. I'll turn the light off and let you find them, if you would. Continue trying to coerce them into taking bloodworms. Sometimes I have to give them to them frozen, so they're floating up top. But they have, this time they're not been doing it very well with the frozen, so I'm gonna just dump them already defrosted, and because they seem to be mostly on the bottom. Yep. Come on, little guys, there you go. Good job. Okay, well, that's a good appetite. Alright, that's much better. It's interesting that tiger shovelnose don't pay any attention to the bloodworms. I guess they took so much to the cut finger mallet that even bloodworms, they are not enticing to them anymore. Usually small fish are said not to be able to refuse bloodworms. They all love it. Alright, the stomachs are starting to bulge a little bit on those two that had not been bulging before. This guy's doing very well. He's been eating better than those other two, but he seems to be the dominant one. Excellent, excellent. Okay, there's still a lot of worms around, but they look to be full. Another chase, another grab by the dominant guy. And turn the light off and then let them, maybe they will clean it all up. I stood and watched them in twilight. There was more feeding. This guy now got a very nice bulge in his stomach. This guy is still working on it, but he also got a bulge. And the dominant one has a bulge since the second time I gave him the bloodworms. So that's all good. Excellent. There's still some bloodworms laying around, so maybe they'll get some more. I only gave them about 5 minutes with the light off. I'm gonna turn it back off again. Their behavior is very vulturesque, and they look like they're closely related to vultures too. Their body structure and behavior.